Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 6 NFL previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns. This game will take place in Cleveland. Both teams are 3-2. Cleveland coming off a win last week on Thursday Night Football versus the Bills, and Detroit coming off a loss on the road last week, versus Green Bay. And obviously the injury to Calvin Johnson, the big story heading into this game. He did practice today, which is Thursday. He said he felt good after practice. I'm going to go into this preview with the notion that he's going to play. And I can't wait to see the matchup between Joe Hayden and Calvin Johnson. Joe Hayden, to me, a top 5 cornerback in the NFL versus Megatron. Whether he's fully healthy or not, he still poses a significant threat. On the other side, too, a matchup that I'm interested in watching is if Chris Houston is healthy and how he matches up, presumably, against Josh Gordon. That's another matchup to sort of watch and see how healthy Chris Houston is. That should be a good matchup. I think another thing to keep an eye on is the fact that, Cleveland quarterbacks have been sacked 22 times this year. All right, Brandon Weeden was the quarterback for some of those games. And, Weeden, I worry about him because he holds on to the ball too long in a lot of cases. It almost seems like he doesn't trust his receivers 100% when he made those starts earlier in the season. We'll see if he's come out of that a little bit. We'll see if the presence of Josh Gordon helps him and how much it helps him. The running game for the Browns, look, I have to assume it's going to be either average to non-existent. I'm not looking for, even though I think you can run on this Detroit defense if you have the personnel. I don't think the Browns have the personnel in the running game to really be a force there. On the offensive side of the ball for Detroit, look, the games where they've had Calvin Johnson and Reggie Bush both playing together, this offense has clicked immensely. And now this is the first game, though, with those two healthy that Nate Burleson won't be in there. We'll see how much that affects things. We'll see if Ryan Broyles can step up. We'll see if another receiver can step up here. But I like when those two are healthy. I like this Detroit offense. But again, is this defensive line? This defense only has 10 sacks, the Lions defense. Are they able to take advantage of a Browns offensive line that can be had? Let's face it. If you have a good pass rush, you'll be able to get to the Browns quarterback no matter who it is. Stats tell us that, especially if it's Brandon Weeden, who has a penchant to hold on to the ball longer than, let's say, a Brian Hoyer does. And, I'm looking for Weeden to take that next step. And until he takes that next step and takes control of a team now that's won 3 straight games, that has all its weapons back, until he shows to be proficient and better than he was before he got hurt, it's really tough to depend on him for anything, and I don't see much coming from the running game. So, I don't think the Lions, now you got to remember, Cleveland has a good defense, okay? They're in the top 10 versus the pass and the rush in the NFL. So, I don't expect Detroit to have a field day on offense, but I think if they're able to put up between 20 and 24 points in this game, that might be enough. You can even make an argument if they put up 17 points, it could be enough. That's how much my stock is down right now on Brandon Weeden. I know he played decently when he came in relief against Buffalo, but this is a game he's going to be starting, and we'll see how he reacts. Right now, I don't have too much confidence he's going to come around and play a good game. So I think it would be a typical Cleveland's defense keeps it close, but in the end, Detroit makes a couple plays in the end to win it. So I like Detroit -1 on the road in Cleveland to win this game. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at @SNewsAnalysis. Guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview and recap every game every week, and I'm always talking the news of the day in the NFL. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks again for listening, and have a great night.